Everyday fans, real football is back after a long international break, the last one of the year, thankfully. But we are back with the real football. How is everyone doing? I've got Sim and Puz, the main
Yep, yep.
men, joining us. How are we both, gentlemen?
We're doing
We
well,
good,
man.
bro. We
Yeah,
good, bro.
Hey,
hell of a
guys.
weekend for Arsenal fans, isn't it?
Hell of a weekend for United fans. What are you talking about, bro?
Nah, well,
Garnacho, goal of the season.
Garnacho
goal of the
scoring goal of the
season,
season.
goal of the season. We might as well jump straight into it. Is it better than Wayne Rooney's?
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
I think
because of the
100%.
bro, because of the
the
position of
technique's
where it
better.
is, the
The
distance it
technique's better.
travels.
Yeah. The technique's better, but you know what it is? It's because it was against City in it, and it was a winning goal, and we needed to win that game. I think the occasion Rooney's won. You know what I mean? The stage.
Nah, Garnacho's goal is still a better goal though.
No. You're right. You're right. I think.
Regardless of who the team is, bro, it's a better goal.
I
It's
think in
like
terms of.
Gareth Bell's overhead kick is better than Ronaldo's,
I give you that. I give you
and he
that.
even did it in the
I give you
final.
that. But
Mm.
I give you that. But the thing is Ronaldo's is so high,
Gareth
so
Bell's was from a
high.
distance. It was in the final. Like, bro,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
You gotta be
yeah,
up CR7's batty to even say that's even better than Bell's. Still,
no, but you're saying there though that the occasion makes Bale's better. But what I'm saying is Rooney's one occasion makes. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Garnacho's technique is
Nah,
no,
better
but
though.
man.
when you
I
look beat
think
City, what did it do?
no.
Oh,
I'll
we
be honest
holded
with
them.
you. I'll be honest with you, look, guys. If we're talking about sheer technique, we gotta give it to Garnacho, man.
Garnacho.
I think what you lot don't understand, what he had to do there is more than three
Stop saying
things.
you lot,
One,
man. I said Garnacho's is better. Still,
okay, wait, Chris. One, he's taking 3 steps backwards.
Mm.
He's had to get the right connection, and it's gone top bins. Bro, it's way better than Rooney's, man. Rooney's
Nah, I
one was
hear
a bit of
you.
a Rooney's one was a bit of a shin, you know. Let's be honest, there's a bit of a little of a shin in there still.
Hey, you know, I've just spotted something on my thing. Hold on a second. I've just spotted something on my thing. Let me get rid of this. Sorry, let me just make a quick change. Just make that in there. This
I know
happens.
exactly what you spotted.
This happens on the stream, guys. This happens on the stream. There we go. There's a bit of a change there. There you go. For all of our wonderful fans, there's a bit better there. No. I have to agree with both of you. The technique was better. I think the angle as well. Like Rooney's was dead on center. Not that
Yeah.
you had to. I don't know. That you can still sky it even from center, but Garnacho's had to go across his body, like you said. He's taking steps backwards, and then it's gone across Jordan Pickford in it and looped over him. And then
Yeah,
also, I
man.
think the main criticism is Rooney's one hit the shin. But all right, cool. So no. I want to get into Arsenal for real. I want to get into Arsenal. It's a really, really
No,
tricky,
let's stay with
Nah,
United.
Chris, let's stick
Let's
Oh,
on
stay with
menu.
United, bro.
all right.
I'm not
You
editing
won
this like that,
3-0.
man.
Come on. You won
I am not
3-0.
editing this like that. We already started on menu.
Yeah, man.
Why do you not want to draw me out on United? I don't want
No,
to talk
because
about
It's
look,
not a
United.
draw out.
Chris, we're not drawing you out.
You
3-0
won the game.
victory. Garnacho with probably the goal of the season so far. Martial on the score sheet.
And an
City
assist.
Rashford
Well, do you lot
got a penalty.
if you win a penalty, does that it's not an assist, but in my head I kind of count it like it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I kind of count it like an assist. Obviously you have to then score the penalty. But
Definitely
what I'm
not an assist.
Definitely
it's
not an
n-
assist, bro.
it's not an assist. I hear what you lot are saying. It's not an assist, but what I am saying is it's good movement from Martial. He's taken a really good touch with his right foot to put the ball into his stride, and then it's
Yeah,
obviously Ashley Young being silly, sticking a leg out. But it's like Martial's done well. Do you know what I'm trying to say there? So
of course.
Martial,
Ashley
It's,
Young was a calamity all game, man.
who?
I
Ashley
wouldn't
Young's a
even.
calamity. He's been a calamity this season, man.
Yeah, he's been horrible.
I would say that Martial just used the striker announce, if that makes any sense. His striker senses, like his senses of a striker,
He is a
forward player, I should say.
he is a
I would,
baller.
yeah, I think what I don't know why Ashley Young puts his leg out. If Ashley
Yeah.
Young doesn't put his leg out, I don't even think Martial is able to even win that penalty. But once he's put his leg out, it's just made it easier
Wh-
for.
Ashley Young's created the penalty, right? If he doesn't challenge him, Martial's through on goal, and we saw what happened later on in the game when Martial's through on goal. He's cold.
Yeah, but what I'm trying
So
to say, see that challenge there, you have to get the ball right.
no. It's stupidness from Ashley
Yeah,
Young.
that's what I'm
He's
trying to say.
never
So
he's never getting the ball. Like it's a lazy
yeah,
leg. Do you know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm trying to say. So I think that challenge there alone shows that one, he probably wasn't concentrating. Two, he might be past his best. Let's be honest. What Ashley Young's what 38,
Yeah,
37?
38 now. Yeah.
Yeah, 38, 37. So he's like let's be honest, man. If a full pelt Martial's running at you, you don't really want that as a 38,
Yeah.
37-year-old, innit? So,
I
Shout,
hear
yeah,
shout
you.
out
man.
to Ashley Young though, man. Man bucked him in what's that club in Central, bro? He bought man drinks though.
What you drink there?
Yeah, bought the man them drinks though.
Oh,
Hey,
shout him out, man. Shout him out.
Shout out Ashley
shout
still.
out to Ashley Young. Thank you for the penalty.
But all jokes aside, Chris, you happy with that victory?
No, do you know what? There was a lot of.
Man, no,
Ah,
I
bro,
said
just be
no.
happy with a flipping victory, bro, man.
Oh, let me land. Let me land.
Fine.
Jesus
Fine.
Christ. No, I'm happy. I'm happy. I was very happy. I think if you when things aren't good, if you don't enjoy your team winning a game of football, even if it's a crappy, horrible 1-0 against Fulham like it was 2 weeks ago, if you don't enjoy it, then you've completely fallen out of love with your club. So I enjoyed it, and there was a lot of controversy coming into the game. Obviously, there was protests.
Yeah.
Everton feeling massively aggrieved because of their deduction,
Yeah,
and obviously
we got to talk about that still. We
We
got
are,
we'll
to
we
touch
get
are,
on
we
into
that
are.
that.
a
We'll get
little
into that.
piece.
Obviously, Ten Hag not being on the sidelines as well. He was obviously serving his ban, so there was a lot of
Man.
attention. But if I'm being honest with you lot, yeah, we talk about Garnacho's goal. There was lots of positives for me. The player that I want to bring attention to, because
So do
I'm
I.
getting similar
In your
vibes,
midfield,
Mr.
Mano, bro.
Kobe Mainu. Oh my goodness. I've been talking about this kid for a couple of
I
seasons now.
can't
I
lie.
haven't gone. Gone. You can't lie. Gone. Oh,
I think his reception's lying to him still.
yeah, I was gonna.
No. Now my receptions, I've got 5 bars, guys. I'm calm.
What happened? Where did you disappear
You
to?
just said you can't lie and then silence. You know what I mean?
Now go on.
You, bro,
No,
you're
you go on,
saying
you go on.
No, I
you're
can't
saying
lie,
I
man.
can't lie.
I swear, guys, I can't lie, bro. That guy, I remember watching him against us in pre-season. Remember we had that pre-season game, and I think
Yeah,
he
he
got
put
injured after. He got injured after, right? Or
the next game. Yeah, he put.
yeah, the
Yeah, but
next
he
game.
he showed
I
Declan Rice some moves still.
I like the look of him there, but you've definitely got a play on your hands. I think.
100%.
I swear you what,
I
didn't he win
think
man of the match?
No, I
no,
think
they
it
gave it
went
to
to
Garnacho.
yeah,
Garnacho because of the goal
Garnacho.
in
Yeah,
I'm sure he
they
won man
had.
of the match.
But to be fair, he possesses everything, man. He's a young boy with an old head, if that makes sense. Like,
100.
he's positioning on point. He's passing on point. Um,
His first touch, his awareness is
that's what I'm trying to
unbelievable.
say. That's why I
He
always say I feel like
he.
when you. Sorry, Chris. Go on.
No. Go on. You go on. You would say sorry.
So I feel like, see, when you play in midfield, I feel that a lot of people don't understand, yeah, the mental capacity you need to have, especially if you play that role, because you have to switch on and switch off on so many things so quickly because of how rapid the game can be. And he did not look out of place at
You have
all.
you have to have a picture. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
know what's going on. You know what? Just to add to what you're saying, Sim. Obviously, way too young. Don't throw stones at me for this. But he gives me his awareness like Mudrich, Zidane, Pirlo. You know these sorts of players throughout the years. Paul Scholes, Dennis Bergkamp, who they have a picture in their head before the ball gets to them. So
Yeah,
by the time the ball gets to them, they look like they've got so much time.
yeah,
You know these players that look like they've got so much time on the ball, even like Xavi, Iniesta. Doesn't matter if there's actually a player 5 yards from them or 50 yards from them. They look like they've got so much time on the ball. Mainu, before he gets the ball, his first touch is so assured, out of his feet, onto his right, onto his left, and then, as you say, his passing ability for an 18-year-old is really. He's reminding me so much of Fabregas in the Invincible squad when he was 17 years old.
16, yeah.
Sorry,
When you're
16.
16.
My apologies. 16. No fear. No fear. Obviously, he had
Yeah.
a bunch of generals around him. He had a bunch of top players around him. Vieira, not just Burkamp. What's the other blonde? Parla. All of these amazing players giving him confidence. We don't have that. We don't have the. But the likes of, say, Bruno, Casemiro when he's back, these kinds of players, they can get round him and they can help him, and he just looks so assured. I thought he was brilliant today. I thought he was
Nah, he
absolutely
was.
brilliant.
Chris,
He was.
Yeah,
you think Ten Hag chose the squad?
100%.
yeah,
100%.
yeah. He picked the team. Yeah, because there was a rumor came out yesterday. It kind of got leaked a little bit it was on Transfer Talk and it was on the Athletic. That there's a big chance that Kobe could be starting because our midfield, we picked up a lot of injuries on the international. So Casemiro, after he came off at halftime, I think was not Copenhagen, with the last game, he's injured. Ericsson got injured on international duty. Who's our other midfielder? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Who's the other one? So Casemiro, Ericsson, they're both missing. And then there's another one as well. Amrabat's obviously not starting at the moment.
And
McTominay's there.
Mount
Mount,
is
that's it.
missing.
Thank you. Yes,
Mount.
Sim. Thank you very much. Mount pulled his hammy 2 days ago, innit?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of there was a rumor, as I say yesterday, that he could start.
One thing I would say, Chris, rumor or not, you've got a player.
Thank you. Listen, Puz, what did you think anyway? Let me come to you anyway. What was your thoughts on the game? Were there any players that stuck out to you? I mean, you've put some shade on Ashley Young, rightly so, but anything else that you want to add to the
No,
game? Were you impressed by
I was
United?
just trying to see how Everton would. Sorry about that. I was just trying to see how Everton would react after their transfer ban, not transfer ban, after their points deduction.
Yeah,
And I don't know. At home, I thought the crowd was on their side today. I thought they would have played a little bit better, but United came out firing off the block, so probably changed the whole game plan. But I have to give it to United. You lot played well still. I can't even cuss. You lot played well, so just have to give it to you.
Do you? I think I give credit to Everton. They definitely finished the first half a lot stronger. So I think first 20 minutes we dominated the game. We created some good chances. Dallo on the right hand side looked like he was getting forward. Marcus Rashford, I think he looked comfortable on the right hand side. He almost looks like a bit more of a creator. It's like when he's on the left hand side, his instinct is just to shoot all the time. But when he's on the right, he does want to actually pass a bit more. But then Everton finished much stronger. They had some amazing chances. Calvert-Lewin with a header that he got under, should have done much better. Idris Gueye as well, when it went wide, he's falling over, leaning back, and he puts it in. But the biggest one was Decore for the cutback. For I think McNeil cut it back to Decore on the edge of the box, and he's tried to open up his body. You see it, Sim. He tried to open up his body and place it with his right foot in the far corner. I'm thinking if you're a natural finisher, you just lead with your left, innit? And you just bang that, come onto it. So Everton had their chances. I think if they'd have scored and it had gone in 1-1, I think they would have come out the second half a lot more, with a lot more. But yeah, in the end, 3-0 was a comfortable win. I think Bruno Fernandes had a good game as well. But yeah, you're right, Puz. You'd have thought, Everton showed a little bit more. But on paper, Puz, their team's not actually that good, Like,
you think
no,
so?
it is with Everton. What I realized is I wouldn't even say it's not.
Ashley Young starting, bro. 38 years old.
I think it's Sean Dyche, though, isn't it? I feel like he plays a particular way, but I think he's now because of the 10-point reduction, he's got to be a bit more expansive. But as I said, when Decore is your top goal scorer all season, that goes to show you're screaming out
You
for
got
a goal
problems.
scorer. You're in
You got
problems.
problems.
You know what I mean? He's meant to be like a defensive midfielder, and he's your top goal scorer. Yeah, you're screaming out problems. But as I said, my whole my my whole response of seeing, well, my whole view on seeing this game was how they were going to react to the 10-point reduction they got handed during the week,
Mm.
and they tried to give a goal, but the quality of United just surpassed them. So it was too overwhelming for them. But Chris, I have to disagree with you. Rashford, man, I get it. For me, he needs to give more, man.
I thought you done really well today. I think when the game was stretched and we were under pressure and it went out to him, he ran into a couple of blind channels, but then right towards, I think it was on the
But that's
70th
what I'm
sort of
trying to
minute,
say, Chris.
we
Like,
got like four corners in a row because he's making the right decisions. He's running at players when he's supposed to, and he played left side, and when he was on the left, he's running
yeah,
at players, got us a good
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
Then he's on the right. Obviously, really good penalty, like really
Yeah,
good
yeah, I'm
penalty.
not Penny. I can't complain. But for me, when I look at Rashford and I look how he burst onto the scene, I don't see no difference. And maybe I'm a harsh critic of him. However, I just don't see a big difference, man. I
No,
don't see a big difference.
you have to say there's a difference. I mean, 30 goals last season is a big difference. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
a massive return.
yeah, but Chris, that's what I'm trying to say. If you look at those, no, it is. Besides these goals, what else does he bring to the team? That's
I
how I
agree.
look at it.
No, I agree. And I would have wanted, so someone like, I know that we shouldn't make this comparison, but someone like, the best players in the world, like an Mbappe, if he's not scoring, he still brings you something, right? He still brings you
Yeah, yeah,
assists. He still creates situations. He's very dangerous. You're right. If you take Rashford's goals away, what does he bring? That side of his game hasn't developed, and he's 26 now. So, but what
yeah.
I'm trying to say to you is on the right hand side, because we saw him play that side for England as well, which weren't great. And to be fair, his
Yeah.
goal, where Bellingham set it up, he was cutting him from the left. Um, what I'm saying is on the right hand side, it's almost like he's forced to get to the byline and provide more. It's almost like he's forced to think about the pass instead of just cutting inside and trying to shoot. That's why I think he done well today. He stretched the game. He was part of the build up towards Anthony Martial being fouled to get the penalty. He set it right in the last eight, I think it was 80th or so minute. He's run down the left hand side after a brilliant 1-2. He's broke. And he's put the ball across. It's the right ball as well because Martial checked back to the penalty spot. In my opinion, you should be bursting your gut to get inside that 6 yard box. But
Mm.
Rashford's put it across to Garnacho, who couldn't stretch enough to get himself into it. But that
No,
would have been an
true.
excellent breakaway goal.
Yeah, yeah, it would have been in the greatest. But as I said, I don't want to bombard it. But I just for me, when I look at Rashford, don't get it twisted. I think he's got the attributes to be one of the top players. But it's just for me, I haven't seen him kick on since 18. I don't see the big difference. Yes, there's a difference. I shouldn't say there is a difference, but I don't see the big differences. Like a couple years back, people was comparing him to Mbappe, like he's on the same level, and I'm like, no, he can't be. Like, not trying to say he can't be. He
He
can't be.
needs
But
he needs
then,
consistency.
You know,
yeah,
I
Um,
don't. No, no, no. I didn't even think it's consistency. There's a clear difference between Mbappe and Rashford. Like Rashford's got skills, but there's an explosiveness that Mbappe has that
but
Rashford
that
just
this is
completely just
Rashford's
no,
got
lacks.
explosiveness.
no.
Rashford's got
No,
But
no, 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 no,
explosiveness.
no,
but
bro, not like Mbappe's, bro.
no,
Mbappe's
no,
is
no, no.
I
deadly,
know,
and
Pause,
there's
pause,
but
pause.
always more than likely an end result.
that makes Mbappe. No one's got that
Yeah,
explosiveness like
that's
him.
what I'm trying to say.
Because
Pause.
like,
What I'm trying to say
no,
when I
no
look at when
disrespect here, but
okay.
World Cup final is Rashford doing what Mbappe did in the World Cup final?
But this is what I'm trying to say. Pause. I'm
Never been
glad
to
you
a
said
World Cup
that.
final, mate.
No, but
Ah,
pause.
don't,
I'm
Chris, don't
glad you
do
said
that. Don't.
no.
No,
Wait.
I don't know. I
Guys.
don't know how many finals Rashford's gonna get to, if I'm being honest.
No,
I
no.
really don't.
See,
I'm being
Im-
serious.
No, but guys, what I'm trying to say is pause, keep that point. I exactly know what you mean. For me, it's like when Rashford is on the big stage, he doesn't have that Mbappe performance in him. I don't know if that's due to obviously the situation at Man United for years where he hasn't been coached properly, or he's finding, as you said, Chris, he's finding it hard to have the bring the consistency to his. And
Rashford,
well,
Rashford.
a couple years, I think he's when he
All right,
scored
Sim,
the
we're
penalty in
losing you. We're
PSG. I
losing you a
think.
little bit. You're cutting in and out.
Tim, you
Sorry,
keep
just say.
cutting in and out. It
Oh,
stops and
sorry.
then it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the reception, but yeah, go on.
I think a couple years back, um, when he was on the comparison to Mbappe, for me, it was just like, okay, I can see where people can see the similarities, but now, as Paz said, Mbappe's clear ahead of him, like clear. If you're talking about goals, clear. If you're talking about assists, clear. If you're talking about clutch moments, clear. If you're talking about big game moments, clear. So for me,
Bro,
it's
fate,
just
fate of the world that I line. My favorite line. I'm choosing Mbappe over Rashford.
Yeah, but boys, why are we even doing this? Like, I didn't bring up Rashford to compare him to Mbappe. People who do that are stupid. There's no
no, but
comparison. Like, no, anyone who compares the two is silly.
United fans
Like,
did.
compare Rashford to
Ask your man them.
Almiron. Compare who? Which man them? Name them. Smiles ain't on here.
but this is what
Compare
I'm trying to say.
Rashford. Compare Rashford if you want to a, like I just said, an Almiron, a Harvey Barnes. Compare him to
No,
wingers
I won't
that
do
are
that.
playing.
I won't do that.
Nah, you can't
Why?
do
Why
this,
not?
He's
man.
Why
better than
not?
them two. He's better
He's
than them
okay.
two.
Okay, he's better than them two. But Almiron, not the start of last season. Sorry, got 11 goals in 12 games.
No,
That's amazing form for any player on any world stage if you're
but
playing in the top leagues.
no, 100%. But Chris, what I'm trying to say, when you're comparing Almiron
True
to
say though,
Rashford,
they don't get paid 350 bags a week.
that's I was just about to say. I was just about to. You took my point. I'm just saying there's a clear difference in class by their wages, and
All right,
unfortunately,
com-
it's not Rashford's fault. It's not Rashford's fault. But
all right. Comparing to say Liao then, Rafa Liao at AC Milan, right?
I'll take Liao.
Effectively, or Kulusevski,
I'll take
um,
Liao.
or Kulusevski over at Napoli, right? These are some of the most effective left-sided players
Kulusevski at
on the
Napoli.
planet. Yeah.
Not you're talking about
Not
the
no, sorry, not
Oh,
Kulusevski of
oh yeah,
Tottenham.
yeah. No, don't worry, don't
Kvaratskhelia.
worry. We're gonna butcher it still.
Kvaratskhelia. I
Okay,
think
you
I've
got
got.
you. Well,
I
I
think.
don't know if you get it right, but it sounds right.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, you know who I'm. Sorry, not George. He's not from Georgia, is he? Is he
Yeah,
from
he's from
Georgia?
Georgia. I know what you're talking
Right.
about.
The
Ain't that? It's
Georgian
not a
Napolese
Georgia.
winger. I think he's from Georgia. No, he plays for Georgia, doesn't
No,
he?
he
No,
does.
it's one of them mad countries that don't
No, he
even
plays for
exist. I'm
Georgia. He
joking.
plays
I'm
for
joking.
Georgia.
Before they kill me,
Well,
bro.
Well, right. So
his nationality is from Georgia.
compare Rashford to some of these
No, but
left-sided,
see,
amazing
Chris,
left-sided
I would
players.
even say yeah, K yeah, I would even say K is technically way better than Rashford.
Yeah, he's better than
Way better than
he's better
Rashford,
than
bro.
he's better
If
than
you watch
Chris,
that
man.
Liverpool game, yeah, that Napoli played, when Napoli played Liverpool,
Well,
my
Kvaratskhelia.
God, he was out of this world. Honestly, bro.
But look, here's what I'm trying to say to you lot. If you're going to compare Rashford, these are the sorts of players you got to compare him to. Now, the reason why I think a lot of people, especially in this country, a lot of people put a lot. We do this across our young players, right? We did it with Rooney, we did it with Michael Owen, we're doing it with Saka, we're doing it with Rashford. We expect so much because these guys
I blame
perform,
Arsenal
right?
for Rashford anyway, man.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I blame us.
I think I think Arsenal made Jesse Lingard look too good, to be fair.
Yeah, nah, yeah, that too, that too.
But my point is this: Rashford, in for me, he gets. I'm not giving him. I'm not giving him space. By the way, I'm not giving him wind. Yeah, because he's been underperforming for a while. All right, but for me, and he should have been dropped weeks ago. Rashford is a striker. Hear me out. Not a number nine. I know he started out as a number nine, but he can't play number nine. Rashford for me is a striker, a forward playing on the wing. So my point is this: his first instinct when he gets the ball is to shoot, is to create space and shoot. Kvaratskhelia, Rafa Leao, Gareth Bale, Eden Hazard, even Mbappe, who have all played, well, not all of them have played number nines at times, especially Mbappe because he's played down the middle for when he's playing for Monaco, right? But when they play on the wing, their first instinct is to either beat the man, create a situation, or provide. Rashford doesn't do that. He's never done that. And maybe that's where you're right, Sim. Maybe that part of him needs to be coached to say, Make a better decision in the final third. There are always different options. You don't have to try and take on 4 players and try and shoot. You don't have to do that. And maybe that's the part of his game that needs to be developed. Do you hear what I'm trying to say? His first instinct is always to cut inside and shoot. And we judge him on that because, like you said, when you take away his. Do you get what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? Because when we
yeah.
take away his goals, then you're right. You're not getting loads of assists. He's still losing the ball in those areas. He's not really creating much. It's not like he's getting like 4 or 5 set pieces a season where he's scoring goals. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think that's the difference. That's the difference. He's not a natural. He's never been, in my opinion, a natural winger to get to the byline and cut it back. Never been like that. Or a number 10, for example, like say it's Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard play left wing, inverted,
Mm,
or coming inside from number 10. His first instinct was to turn and get at people, you know?
yeah,
Anyway, anyway, we've spent enough time on United. It was a really, really good win. And I'm really happy with the three
as we
points. He had
do.
a lot of pressure. We've got a massive, massive, massive couple weeks coming up. We got, hold on, let's get Sim back in. So I was just saying, we've got a massive. We'll carry on from there. We've got an absolute massive week coming up. Well, in the next few weeks. So we've got, I think, next in the league, we've got Chelsea, Newcastle coming up, and then we've got obviously the arguably the hardest game. We've got Liverpool as well in a few weeks' time. So we've got absolutely massive games coming up. But the biggest for me, and obviously this is going to be huge if we drop out. I don't actually think it's that bad, to be fair. Is Galatasaray away next week? And what's annoying me
Oh,
is the Premier
tough
League,
game.
because that's a horrible place to go. That's like the pit of hell. But what's really annoyed me is the Premier League are just so. So we are the Sunday evening, right, game, and then we're playing Galatasaray at 5:30 on Wednesday, and then we're playing Newcastle at the early kickoff on Saturday. What 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 is that? What is that?
Everybody, Chris,
Yeah, that's
everybody's got to go for it, man.
No, Everton Hag made a point in his press
Liverpool's gone
conference.
for it. Arsenal's gone for it.
No, I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to say my point on this. I'm allowed to say something because Everton Hag made his point, saying he said that everyone's gone through it as well. And you're wondering why? Look at Spurs losing. To be fair, it's not a shame to lose to Aston Villa at the moment. They're an incredible team, picking up really really good points at the moment.
Might
But
as well
everyone's
segue
got
to that.
injuries. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can go on to that straight away. Everyone.